What's up guys, Tyler Casey here, and today I have some more free effects for you guys. We recently just dropped a pack, Dirty Film Effects, and it gives you this nice grungy look that shooting on film can offer. These are overlays that you can put on your video. I have 2 free overlays for you guys to download, so click that link right down there below. Download the pack, just add it to your cart, type in your email, just type in random information for your address. The website just makes us put it in, and then download and unzip the pack. I'm gonna walk you guys through on some cool ways that you guys can use this free pack, and then I'm also gonna show you what comes in the pay pack and all the cool things that come in that. If you guys do edit on Final Cut, make sure to head on over to our Cinepacks YouTube channel. I'm gonna link that right down there below. And I have Cinepacks tutorials for Final Cut, and we should be posting some more for DaVinci if you edit in DaVinci. I'm gonna hop right into Premiere and show you how this is done. So once you have the pack downloaded and unzipped, this is what it's gonna come with. You get a $5 coupon, use promo code SAMPLE5 off at checkout to get that. It comes with this overlay right here. It's really grungy, comes with a bunch of hairs, and it has a bunch of like marker paint on it. That's 16mm, and then we have this cool 16mm countdown right here. So I'm gonna show you guys some cool ways that you guys can use this right in Premiere Pro, and it's pretty much the same for all editors. So I'm gonna drag these two right into my timeline, and let's start off with this light black overlay. So the first thing we wanna do is it's the correct size. If it's not matching your size, just scale it to frame size. I'm all good right there. These are both these have both been scanned in 4K. So with anything with a white backdrop, you're gonna wanna change that blending mode to multiply. So now we can see we get the sprockets. We got a little sprocket there, there's 2 down there as well. And we, if we look closely, we can see all this nice, like we got a cool hair right there. It's just really dirty and grungy. So if we play that through, we get these pretty cool effects. So if we want this to continue throughout our entire clip, we can also loop it. That's one thing we can do. If you guys want to color this effect as well, we can come over to, I believe we could drag on Tint, and let's go ahead and drag that on. We can map black to any color that we want. We can change it to red. This is how you can kind of stretch the free pack a little bit more. You can really change it to whatever kind of fits the style or theme of your video. I'm going to delete this. I think it looks fine how it is. So the way the leader works is a little bit different. You're going to want to change that to screen, and then you get the overlay effect. And this one kind of has a reddish tint to it, and we can also make this blend in a little bit better. If we just decrease the saturation, add some contrast, crunch the blacks, and you kind of play around with this one and get whatever likes you like. Get whatever looks you like. If you like this reddish tint, you can stick with that, but I kind of want it to blend in a little bit more. So I am going to turn back on my Lumetri. And yeah, since this has like a darker background, you're gonna wanna use screen. So these are nice like little splices that you can put in. So let's say your clip's playing. And you could use these as quick little transitions. And let's say you don't like the edges right there, you can easily just punch that in just a little bit, and you can chop that up. So let's say like the clip speeds up right there, and we cut back in, let's see, and play it. And we could even make that black and white, give it like a more of a stylistic look, and boom. So that's pretty much what you get with the free pack. Lots of cool stuff. I would definitely check it out and play around with it. So I'm gonna show you what comes in the full pack now. So this is what comes in the full pack for you. You're gonna get the film countdown leaders, you're gonna get film texture, and you're gonna get marks on the film. And then there should be a tutorial right there for you guys. So you could get to the tutorial section, but if you found this video, you're all set. So this is what comes in the film. There's a bunch of cool countdowns that you can use in your videos, and there's also a bunch of more leaders. These are some of my favorites. There's a bunch of cool old film leaders that were used in film that will get spliced in before the films. So really cool look to these. They say all sorts of cool stuff. And then there's the film texture. These are just like overlays that you can put constantly, and they're a lot more mild. They don't have like all the effects on them. It's really just like all the grain and the hair and all the grittiness of the film, and they're pretty long. They're about like 20 seconds or so. Then if we come over here, here's all the marks on the film. You get black marks, you get red marks, and you get blue marks. And there's some pretty cool stuff in here. So I'm gonna bring all this into Premiere Pro. The best way to do that is just drag all the folders in one by one. So once we drag in all the folders, I'm gonna show you some cool things that you could do with this compared to the free pack. I'm gonna use the white one and I'm gonna drag that on here. The cool thing about this is it will give you that consistent look throughout the clip. So if you don't want these to disappear after you use these short little bursts under marks on film, it's just gonna stay there the entire time, which is one of my favorites. Is this red film 05 right here, and it has a cool look to it. It almost looks like blood or splatter or something like that. And we can just change that blending mode to multiply again, and you get this pretty cool film look. And we have the constant watch. Once this goes off, we have a pretty constant look, and once it goes off, we still have the film look. If we were to turn it off, we can see that it goes away after the red film is done. So that's one nice thing about this, is we get the consistent look. So there's all sorts of overlays in here. There's this pretty cool one. There's tons of variations to play with, and some of them are longer than the others. Some are just short little bursts that you can use as transitions, and they just add that nice like film texture to it, and it looks pretty solid. It looks like writing was on the film. There's all sorts of cool things. There's blue, and of course you can change the color using HLS. This one's pretty cool too. I like this blue one. I changed it to screen accidentally. There we go, multiply. It comes down through the screen and you get this cool little blue writing. So yeah, it's pretty cool to play around with. Let's check out some of these. Let's back out of here. Let's go to some of these film leaders. So the film leaders, we threw these in as a bonus. These don't overlay that good because just because they have so much white and like different colors in them, but it can kind of work. I would recommend just using these at like the beginning of a film, or like cutting them in between. But like, I'll just show you guys. So if I change this to screen, it's not gonna look the best. You can play around. I usually decrease the saturation if you don't want that red look. And you can kind of play around and see if you get something that you like. And if you don't like the edges, you can always zoom it in. We just leave that in there for you guys so you guys can use it however you would like. But yeah, so you would want to use these as screen, but my favorite are these leaders right here. They have some really cool stuff in them. They have all the cool old text that was on film. I'm just gonna zoom in, get the edges out, and let's change that to screen. And we can see we get some cool leader effects right here. And if you don't want that red vintage look to it, you can easily just desaturate that, add some contrast, crunch the blacks, and here we go. And we get those cool leader effects. So the leaders work really good. Especially if you make them black and white. Just change it to screen. And it looks cool with the edges as well. You can chop those in real quickly. That's pretty much everything that comes in the pack. There's tons of marker effects that you guys can use and play around with. You can see how many there are. If you guys don't have the paid pack, make sure to check out the free pack. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about these effects. I think they work really nicely with our other packs as well. If you guys have any of those, like the scratch effects or Super 8 effects, kind of all blend together, and you can really make some cool different looking stuff. You can kind of mix and match and create something different that's not really out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Tyler Casey. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.